Hey, amazing human. Today, I want to bring your attention to a major saboteur that disguises itself as kindness, but it's actually draining the living life out of you. I'm talking about people pleasing. So, here's the thing, if you have a problem saying no, or if you're constantly putting other people ahead of you, or if you seriously feel guilt over prioritizing your needs, then guess what? You have been recruited into the people pleasing club. But don't worry, with this video, I'm going to show you how to break out. And welcome back to the channel where we smash self doubt, we call out procrastination, and we stomp out self sabotage. My name is Nando, and I'm the performance coach for high achieving entrepreneurs, coders, and creatives who are tired of letting self-sabotage snatch their wins. So in today's video, we're going to talk about three things. One, the three reasons you became or how you became a people pleaser. Two, we're going to talk about the impacts of that people pleasing in your life. And then I'm also going to give you three out of the box solutions to stop it. And no, setting boundaries isn't going to be one of them. All right. I'm telling you, these are out of the box. So get ready. The three reasons you became a people pleaser. First one, you were labeled a good child. See, when we're little and you learn that by being agreeable, by being helpful, by being extra loving, you receive in return validation, love, and praise, you discover this is your superpower. And saying yes made it all happen. If you think back to your childhood and maybe you were helping your other little siblings pick up their toys, or maybe you were helping mom in the kitchen, or maybe you were playing mediator with your friends, all those were external factors that led you to believe this is the only way to get approval or to seek love or to get love. Two, there's a severe fear of rejection or disapproval. Your brain is wired for survival, and any rejection is detected as danger. So your inner saboteur discovered that by being agreeable or pleasing others, you stayed safe. Then expressing your true feelings or saying no to a situation really felt like a risky behavior that you just weren't willing to take. We want to stay in the safety zone. We learned that very early on, and you've brought that over into adulthood. Think back to maybe even just a few weeks ago or months ago. Have you ever said yes to helping someone out even though you were drowning in work or things that you had to get done, because the fear of being rejected by that person or having them think negatively of you was just too much to take? That was actually the fear of rejection kicking in that had you say yes, or that has you say yes. You know what I'm saying? And three, you've confused and collapsed being helpful with your self-worth. Meaning, if you can't find a way to be helpful to other people, you don't matter. Take a deep breath, because that one hits home for me. So what ends up happening is that you overcommit, you overextend yourself, you overexhaust yourself in your own life trying to please others because you really want to matter for people. And being seen as valuable creates your value in your own eyes. So in other words, if you're not busy doing things for other people, you're not worthy. You're not valuable. There's no use for you. I don't want to bring the party down. So now but I have to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to give it to you as it is. So now I want to go over how it impacts you right now in your life. Okay? Here, I'm going to give you three reasons how it does that. Number one, there's chronic burnout and self-rejection. See, when you're busy saying yes to everything, you're busy saying no to you. So there's no energy for you, for your own projects, for the things that you're up to. All that's there is resentment and exhaustion. That ain't no way to live, boo. Two, you're stalling your own personal growth and advancement. You're so busy helping everybody out, and no one's helping you out. So as they progress and move forward with your help, you stay behind further and further, going deeper into what happened. Where'd my life go? What is this all about? And three, you have weak or non-existent boundaries. See, once people start depending on you, it becomes an expectation. It's no longer a favor. It's no longer, it becomes like a fast and hard rule. And what ends up happening is that these people don't even ask anymore. They just expect it. And that just leads to more resentment and exhaustion on you. I have a client who has people living with her, and she's been asking them, okay, I think it's time for you to leave. And it's just not happening. So she's finally, she drew a boundary a couple of months ago, and they just walked all over it. So she took a different tactic and she got it done. And so now they're out of there. They're actually leaving. And we were talking about it today. And she said, you know, I'm really excited that I got to exercise this boundary. And she was a little bit upset and feeling guilty, of course, because she said, I had to yell. And here's the thing. When you're first creating and enforcing boundaries, it's going to be a new territory for you. And so however it is that you get it done, you get it done. And just remember this, it's practice. So maybe by the 5th time, the 6th time that there's a boundary to be created, maybe there won't be any yelling. Maybe it'll just be like, hey, here's the boundary, here's the expectation, right? But for now, she got it done. We're excited for her. And we're waiting for these people to move out and give her space back. Here's part 3, how to break out of people pleasing. 3 out-of-the-box solutions. Take notes. 1, experiment with the reverse yes challenge. You know how like you're always, you know, hey, could you help me out with this? Yeah, sure. Stop. Instead of saying yes immediately, practice saying, oh, let me get back to you. Let me think about it. Oh, let me check my schedule. What this is going to do, it's going to start disrupting your automatic yes machine maker. We want that to stop. 2, set petty boundaries. Yeah, you heard me, petty. Meaning you're going to start small. So, hey, can I have some of your tea? Oh, no, you can get your own. Or, hey, could you give me, you know, a ride to the grocery store? Oh, I can't today, right? Start small, and then it's like going to the gym, and then you build up the muscle. So when a bigger boundary needs to be created, you've had practice. Here's 2 examples of like small boundaries. Stop texting people immediately when you get their text. Give it a few minutes, maybe give it a few hours, right? The second one is let other people pick the restaurant. Let other people pick where you're going to meet. It doesn't always have to fall onto you. Those are small little boundary setting wins that are going to take you or going to give you access to set the bigger ones later on. And 3, flip the script on help. Meaning you're going to stop accepting that people need your help and you're going to start asking people for support. What? I know. This one's going to blow your mind. And what I really need you to understand is that you're worthy. You deserve support. And I'm using the word support versus help because for whatever reason, in the vocabulary of a people pleaser, help means weakness. Help means like you have it collapsed. You have it stored in there that, you know, you can't take care of yourself. That's people pleasing vocabulary. What I want you to start thinking about is you need support. Everyone needs support, right? So if you start using that language, if you start using those words, it frees you up to be like, I do need support, right? Like tech support, IT support, you support. Okay, my people pleasing experts, it's time to flip the script on the whole people pleasing thing and start saying no, setting boundaries, and you start asking for support in return. It's gonna blow people's mind away. It's gonna blow your mind away. It's gonna basically create a whole new life for you because you're going to have so much freedom, you're going to have so much time, and that mental exhaustion and burnout gets to fly away. Listen, I always appreciate when you come and hang out with me here, so I would appreciate it even more if you were to leave me a comment and let me know what resonated with you with this video. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with maybe a people pleaser that you want in recovery along with you. And then also, if you don't know what your top 3 saboteurs are, I'm going to put a link in the description so that you can take the self-sabotage assessment quiz. And then something a little extra, I'm going to give you a little bonus. You know, I was telling you about my client who was setting those boundaries, getting people to move out of her home. And she was telling me this morning that, Nando, I know you want me to journal, but I'm not ready to journal because if I journal, I'm going to like feel the feelings, and because I give certain journal prompts, right? So if you want access to those journal prompts, I mean, they're big doozies, right? If you want access to those, I'm also going to put a link in the description so you can just get those for free as well. All right. Thank you, folks, for showing up here for yourself. And lastly, remember, you are so worthy, you are so deserving, and you're only one major decision away from that big breakthrough that you totally deserve. All right. We will see you next week. Mwah! Thank you for coming.